family, welcome to Wednesday. Yes, this is Coffee Time Wednesday. Well, it's Family Sit Down Wednesday. How's that? Because Coffee Time just changed when hubby's job changed. So, we have a few things we got to talk about today, so we'll see you back in just a few minutes. Alright, my family, so we are back. What have I been doing today? Lord help. Okay, so the temperature started dropping and I started doing some catch up. We found that we had 1 jar of ghee left, y'all. So I had 6 pounds of butter in my freezer and I rendered it down and made 9 of these 8-ounce jars of ghee. So, and then this one here would be number 10, but it's not a full 8 ounce. So I count 9 and maybe 3/4 of a jar. So that's going to take us a little ways at least. I still have 3 more pounds in the freezer. What I found was I ordered this butter. It was called Mother Nature or something from Azure Standard. And I absolutely love that butter. Give me a chance and I'll be getting another case of it because I think I got 18 pounds of butter from them and it wasn't cheap. It was like 50 something dollars. But y'all, 6 pounds of butter gave me 9 8-ounce jars. Now when I do this from the grocery store, I am lucky if I can get 6 jars because it would be about a pound per jar. So I'm getting more for my money out of my ghee. So this was definitely a keeper. And I don't know if you can see in this corner over here. I'll see if I'll turn you over that way. But these are all, yeah, right there. These are all getting ready to, well, be put in the freezer. I'm getting ready to make supper, which is going to be my garlic parmesan beans, Mediterranean style. And I need to make an announcement that October the 1st, next week, Tuesday, y'all, we are going to be drawing for that towel set, the kitchen pot holders and towel set. So next Tuesday, be looking for that. If you have still not got your name in the drawing, there's about 43 subscribers, members of our family who have entered that right now. Look for the short video. In that short video there is a comment below where you can put your name and make sure you hit that drawing. Now with that, I'm already prepared for the second drawing. Now this one will be for October's decoration for the holiday of November. This will be for the Thanksgiving set. So we have these colors of basically kind of like sunflower. They're orange, yellow, and white. This is the candy corn colored ones. And this beautiful towel or mat, however you want to use it. This also, you can see the pattern up close. I don't know if you can see that pattern. Let me see if I can get this up there to you. Oh, it's hard to see. There it is. Now this is nice and thick, y'all. So, but this is 100% cotton. All of it is, and it can be used. It's kind of thick, so it'll absorb water very well. If you want to use it to put canning jars on it, you can put the hot plates on it or pots. Or, and these are just like the first set, double thick. So we will, after we get the first set done, about the middle of somewhere around the middle of October, we're going to be starting another drawing for set number 2, and I will have one more set for Christmas. That will end the giveaways as far as the towel sets and my thank you appreciation to all of you. I pretty much took 3 months, 3 seasons, and had a subscriber appreciation time. So we have, if you do not make it the first round, we have round number 2. The rules to that will say, though, if you've already won a set, you cannot re-enter, and we will keep track of that, y'all. So we just want to make it fair for everybody. So if by Christmas, we have 2 winners. If you've won, you cannot re-enter. So we just want to make it fair, and we want to give everybody a chance. So if you didn't make it the first time, there's always 2 and 3 chance. So that's this one. As far as everything else, y'all, I am looking into some really good authentic recipes, Mediterranean style. I have next week, still waiting for my Italian cookbook to come in. Now tonight's video isn't going to be very long because I do want to get caught up on rearranging my pantries and all of this. I just had this need just to fix things up and get it ready, have my freezer stocked for what I need for, I mean, we're set for Mr. James, but as far as me being full on Mediterranean, I'm not. So I want to get myself ready for whatever purpose, y'all. We've got hurricanes right now. Now, thank you God, they're not coming our way, but this one is a pretty bad one heading towards Florida and then the coastal lines or up through Georgia into Tennessee. So this one's bad, and I pray for everybody. But it shows me, I'm not looking for doomsday, y'all. What I am looking for is being prepared for anything, and we being down here in the deep south, this is hurricane season, so I want to be prepared for everything. Then we got winter coming, so we never know what's going to happen. We have been known to lose our power before and the power grid get turned off. So I want to be prepared, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So I figured I'd let y'all know that some of the things that I'm doing now, because finally, y'all, finally, our temperatures are dropping, and I could not be happier. It's still warm, mind you, and that's because that hurricane is just building up heat and pushing it up our way. But it's a lot cooler than it's been. And I have seen the most prettiest flower. They're red, but they're kind of spiky. They're called a spider lily. And when I saw that first spider lily, I told my husband that this is fall. Fall's coming right now, because that's a sign for us that when you see the spider lilies, fall is right around the corner. So it's time. I have so many recipes that I'm looking forward to. Lots of soups and chilies, and I've been looking over a lot of recipes. And so tonight, actually, I am actually going to be working out of Susie's new book. I saw a spinach strawberry salad that looks amazing, and I'm going to have that with some garlic parmesan cannellini beans. So this one doesn't have any meat to it, but at least once a week I go meatless, only because I want to. I'm not becoming a vegetarian, y'all. I just want to give my body a break from that kind of protein and choose other type of proteins like beans and legumes and things like that. So I take at least once a week, and I choose not to eat meat. I am, like I said, I want to change the way I've done things. I value myself more, and I really want to be here for you. So I've made a lot of friends, and I'm going to take care of this temple that God entrusted me with. So there really isn't much today, y'all. If you have any questions, if I'm able to answer them, I will answer them for you. If there's something that you want to see in the future, about any types of food. Yes, I am still working on food for the holidays. Once we get past Thanksgiving, I have segments that we're going to be doing for a beautiful Mediterranean Christmas. So I am definitely working on that. I am also testing recipes for basically low carb, sugar free desserts and a few other things. I do need to state this. Now, you all know that we do fresh milling. Again, I know I've had a lot of folks asking me about the fresh milling and how is it doing with their diabetes and all. Please understand, you test your sugar. And I'm going to say this over and over again. Test your sugar, because everybody reacts differently. Now, I will say we did find something out. Mr. James basically was doing very well as long as he had his medication called Farxiga. When we lost periodically our insurance, that Farxiga, we learned, was $800 to purchase. Now, I don't know about y'all, but we don't have that kind of money. So we have chose to hold off. He has gone back to metformin for now. He has a doctor's appointment next week, and our insurance kicks in, the new one. We're hoping to get reinstated. But what we have learned through this, and my point, with metformin, he doesn't do as good with tolerating certain foods as he did with Farxiga. So medication does play a big role in this. The other thing that absolutely does work, to which he really don't want to go back to doing full on, and I don't blame him, is low carb. He doesn't particularly like the texture of a lot of the low carb products. I get it. I don't either. But without his Farxiga, he does tend to spike some with the grained mills. However, it's not as fast and it's not as bad as if he were to get full-on bread from the grocery store that's enriched flours. So that spiked him up to 400 to 500. Fresh milled, he did get to about 200. But that's not just for that bread alone. I need to emphasize that as well, because there was other things that Mr. James ate that counteracted against everything that he was doing too. So it's not just the milling. Check your blood sugar. Again, everybody does differently. I am sticking with the milled because it is a lot safer. It is a lot better. There is more vitamins, nutrients, fiber, and so I choose to stick with the fresh milled. I did do one. I wish I didn't do it. Yesterday I purchased a thing of pita bread from the grocery store, and I tell you, after milling for nearly 6 months, I could taste a difference in that bread. It was a flavor I can't describe, but it didn't taste good. So I am going to be making some of that. I've got to prep myself because my freezer is kaput on all bread sources for me. So I got to start over, y'all. So I'm going to be doing that as well. I may take you in the kitchen with me. I do know that I have some Mediterranean food that we're going to do, and tomorrow we have Authentic Thursday, so we are definitely going to be doing something like that together. So that's basically what the plans are so far. I do have a lot of things that I need to think about and to be able to put on this channel. We're still testing the waters, y'all. I will say that let me know what y'all think. If this channel is actually helping you or not. Is this the place that you find where you feel at home? Let me know. Talk to me. And you're, like I said, you guys are just as much family. So, I mean, and know this too, that not everything I do is perfect. You know, I don't know how many can stop to think I am going to eat seeds and nuts for snacks. Now, all food here in the United States, y'all, is actually, it's been processed. One way or another, it's been processed. We cannot, absolutely cannot, seriously get away from everything. We can minimize greatly, but we cannot get rid of everything. So I am going to eat those seeds and nuts. Some of them are with, which I can't stand, peanut oil and stuff like that, but still, it's the only way I can get this. And I mean, if I was in the Mediterranean, it would be amazing. But I am staying away from processed breads, bread flours, and cereals and stuff like that. I mean, I'll make my own if I want to. There was one other thing I was trying to remember I was going to bring up to y'all. But that was definitely one of them, because I get some questions is, does it have that in it? Does this have that in it? And yeah, I mean, I can't say it's not going to. Look where we live. Oh, yes. Y'all, for those of you who are milling, I found something extremely disturbing, and I need you to hear me on this. There are certain companies like Azure Standard who will not allow it, and I know this for a fact. However, if, regardless of what you do, if you are going to order wheat berries, please make your wheat berries organic. I am very much telling you, and this is an absolute truth. There is no lie about this. The FDA and the USDA, our grand old government, has approved, not sure when this is going to start, but there is an HB4 GMO wheat berry fixing to be produced. It is drought resistant and it is also disease resistant, but nonetheless it is a GMO wheat berry. It will not affect anything that is organic. These are non-organics. They're non-organics at this moment. But we do have wheat berries. And y'all wonder why I want to go visit Italy, right? Or go visit the Middle East. Or not Middle East, but Mediterranean. Europe. They know what they're doing when they say don't allow this or that. But regardless, y'all, we do have to watch. So stick with your organic wheat berries. That's exactly what I'm going to do from now on. And as far as I know, Azure Standard will absolutely not allow anything that is GMO based in their products. So I will continue to keep going to Azure. I'm not sure about anybody else, but I think from right now, if you will stick with the organic wheat berries, you should be okay. Again, I do not have the answer as to when they're going to start producing this GMO wheat berry, but there is a fact. It has been approved and it will be produced, a GMO wheat berries. So, and we don't know honestly if this will end up in probably our animal feed. It's wheat, so y'all, it's going to be spread far and wide. We just don't know where it's going to go through everything. Could it be wheat that's going to be in your grocery stores? Could this be wheat that they're going to use in your flour? See if you can understand what I'm saying. This could be extremely widespread. So there's a reason they're doing it. We don't know, but for those of us who are milling, we can be cautious. So y'all, I'm going to leave this at that. I'm going to do some more researching on the Mediterranean because I want to bring you the best and the most flavorful. I did that salsa yesterday and y'all, it was so good. For those who told me that mint doesn't go in any food, I will tell you that salsa tasted like salsa. It tasted like it had cilantro in it, and it didn't. It had a flavor that tasted like cumin was in it, but it wasn't. It was amazing, and it was highly addicting. And as you leave it sit the next day, it got even better. So I'm actually debating if I just want that with my beans tonight, just to tell you the truth. I currently have some Loveney straining. Oh, my Loveney. So I bought I think it was 48 ounce, good sized container of regular full fat yogurt from, I won't tell the company, but it was full fat yogurt, and I bought it at Walmart. It was not a cheap brand, it was actually a name brand product. And I'm going to tell y'all, I am really shocked at the amount that I'm fixing to get. It is about the size palm right here of what I'm going to get out of that container of Loveney. So much liquid came out of that so far, and it's still not done. I am really amazed at what cream is left in that to even make Loveney out of anymore. Y'all, we are paying for a lot of water weights. We are paying for a lot of waste. And the prices are going up, but the qualities are getting cheaper, I'm noticing. So keep an eye on your items. Y'all, I'm just going to let it go before I get in any trouble. So I'm going to go in the kitchen. I'm going to start cooking. Wait for my ghee to cool off. We're going to put that in the refrigerator. I'm really happy that I have some homemade ghee. And I am getting ready to make another Azure order for my butter because I want that in my freezer and refrigerator at all times. It's the only ghee I use, and we use it a lot on top of our olive oil. So, with that, y'all, I love you dearly, and remember, next week, Tuesday, be ready, be watching. We are going to do a short video at that time, and we are going to draw the name out of a great big stainless steel kitchen bowl. We're a homesteader. We spend a lot of time in this kitchen, so it was just perfect to use that scene to draw the name for the first set of towels. At that point, we're going to get ready and start drawing number 2. And then we will have one more drawing again for Christmas. So I love y'all. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to have yet, but I can almost guarantee it will be something amazing. So until next time, much, much love from Parton's Heritage Homestead.